Well, President Donald Trump's Gaza Peace Board is expanding. Several world leaders are joining the board, while some invitees are taking a cautious path.
And Trump says that Russian President Putin has also accepted his invitation. Listen to this.
He was invited. He's accepted. Many people have accepted. I don't know of anybody that hasn't accepted.
The representation of Muslim and Arab countries is also increasing. Saudi Arabia and 7 other Muslim majority countries, including key Gaza mediators, Qatar and Turkey, have also agreed to join. The list also includes Jordan, Indonesia, Pakistan, and the United Arab Emirates.
Riyadh said that the group backs President Trump's peace efforts. The statement, however, made no mention of payments. Earlier reports said that invites were sent to dozens of world leaders requesting $1 billion for a permanent seat on the board.
Well, the body will be chaired by Donald Trump himself. It was originally presented as a mechanism to help end the Gaza war and oversee reconstruction, but its expanded mandate is raising questions and concerns. According to a draft charter accessed by Reuters, the board's role goes far beyond Gaza. It is designed to address conflicts worldwide.
Adding to that, the White House has already named a powerful funding executive board, which includes U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Trump's special envoy Steve Witkoff, former British Prime Minister Tony Blair, and Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner. The charter also grants Trump extensive executive authority, which includes veto powers and the ability to remove members as well. U.S. Special Envoy to West Asia Steve Witkoff confirmed that up to 25 countries have accepted invitations by President Trump so far. The list includes Israel, Bahrain, Egypt, and Hungary. In fact, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has also accepted the invitation but has objected strongly to the inclusion of Turkey and Qatar on a separate Gaza executive board operating under the board.
Now, there is also a long list of onlookers. Russia and China have not yet committed. France has indicated that it will not join. Norway and Sweden have formally declined. Meanwhile, Italy has raised constitutional concerns, while Germany, Britain and Japan have yet to take a clear public position. Canada says it agrees in principle, but details are still under discussion.
Adding to that, President Trump is now expected to even host a signing ceremony for his board of peace, in Davos on Thursday.
And WION's assistant editor for foreign affairs, Siddhant Sibbal,
President Donald Trump will be chairing the signing ceremony of the Charter of Gaza Peace Board. Now, the US President has sent out invites to many countries to be part of the Gaza Board of Peace Board, whatever you call it. And many countries have publicly said that they are joining it. Some have remained silent and some have declined the invite. Now, many see this initiative, a controversial initiative, as an attempt to sideline the United Nations, and that is a worrisome development. Also, the mandate of the Gaza Board of Peace is questionable. Now, it is seen as a US-led, Trump-led initiative, and while right now the focus remains Gaza, it could be in future perhaps used in other conflicts as well. The question also remains as to who will be present at the signing ceremony that takes place later today here in Davos. With video journalist Neeraj Patel, Siddhant Sibbal for WION in Davos, Switzerland.